All right, now we have the relationship between two secant segments. So we have this secant line, P to G, and P to F, that's our second secant line. Those two are intersecting at point P. Whenever we have that intersection, we're actually going to relate the external part, PH, and the entire thing, PG, to the exact same parts in the other one. PE is the external part in this one, and PF is the entire thing. So it looks similar to the one that we just looked at with chords, except it's now talking about one part compared to the entire thing, and then the other part, the one part of this secant segment, and the entire secant segment. So it's not just the two parts, it's actually one piece times the entire thing, and then one piece times the entire thing. So it's a little bit different from the relationship for chords, because it's talking about the entire secant segment from the external point all the way across the circle to the opposite side. So we're going to go over one example of that. So I have this secant line R all the way to Q. I have an external part here, RP, of 9. That times the entire segment going all the way from R, whoops. I don't know why that happened, but R to Q. All the way from R to Q, that length is 9 plus 11. We're going to multiply 9 times 20. It's the external part times the entire thing. And then the exact same thing for the other secant segment. The external part, RS, which is 10, times the entire thing, which is 10 plus X. We're actually going to put that whole quantity in parentheses there. So it's the external part times the entire thing. We get 180 on the left side. I'm going to distribute on the right side. You could also divide by 10 as your first step here. But I'm going to get 100 plus 10x, and then solve that equation from there. We would subtract 100 from both sides. We get 80 equals 10x, and then we divide by 10. And that gives us that x is 8. So we have 10 and 8 and 9 and 11. And it doesn't look like that really makes sense based off of just those numbers. But if we think about the entire thing, it's 9 and 20 versus 10 and 18. Those two multiplied together, 10 and 18 gives us 180. Those two multiplied together, 9 times 20, also gives us 180.